So our traditional owner eDNA training program was co-developed by EnviroDNA and traditional owner groups, and it's about empowering and upskilling TO groups to learn about eDNA and how they can use this innovative tool to improve their biodiversity monitoring on country. To date, we've worked with over 25 groups across Australia, leading to where we are today, working with Gunaikurnai here in East Gippsland. So we tailor the program to each group depending on what their requirements are, and this can vary from multi-day on-country sessions to hybrid online, but essentially involves three components. And it starts with an introduction to eDNA, what it is, a bit of the science behind it, and marine systems, but there's DNA everywhere. And now our molecular techniques are becoming more and more powerful and cheaper to do. And we've generated more data on platypus in the last 10 years than we have in the last 150 years on things like the Atlas of Living Australia. And then we sort of move into the field session like we did today with GLaWAC and run a pilot study at several sites and demonstrate how to take samples effectively. And then once the samples have been run through the lab, we then catch up again and do a bit of a discussion about the results, so they can sort of see that end-to-end process and really understand how to use eDNA as a tool. So the project we've been doing here with GLaWAC is really about obtaining sort of broad biodiversity data throughout the Gippsland Lakes region and some of the tributaries, and importantly looking at seasonal changes throughout the year.
eDNA is important because it lets us know what species are there, what's in our waterways. Yeah, it just gives us a better idea and understanding of what's around in the area, things that we don't know what's here. Not just myself, but the community as well, a better understanding of what we have in our waterways and why it's so important for us to heal country and heal our waterways and try and give back. Not just myself as an Aboriginal man, but it's for the non-Indigenous and Aboriginal people as well, so make caring for country their culture.
We kind of grew up around here on the waterways and it's part of our culture. I reckon it is important for us to learn, all the boys to get together and become leaders in that way when they progress in the future in their careers. I reckon it's a good tool to have. Yeah.
We work with each different group to understand their objectives and tailor a project for them. And that can range from anything from sort of baseline biodiversity like we're doing here. Sometimes it might be focused on key culturally significant species and understanding their distribution and ecology, to understanding the effectiveness of restoration works that different groups might be doing. Participants are gaining technical knowledge as well as hands-on experience of how and why to apply eDNA on country, and then importantly how to interpret the data that comes out the other end.
The people's healthier, the community's healthier, and everyone's happy, and we're all here to come together as one and care for country and look after this place.